brothers in there, man. Some brothers in there. That nigga stupid, bro. We love. That nigga stupid. What foul the ball? That nigga stupid. He coming back.
The thing that is forcing him to do is he's not allowing the triple threat three. I watched that whole possession when you said that.
In this gym, it stays in that same.
Help. I got your help. I got your help. It's that time, lad. Down here. Oh, it's that time, lad. Help. It's that time, lad. Fucking help. Look at work. What that work all about right here.
Yo.
What that work all about?
It went on like
Oh, I told you. Oh my God.
Could have went too well. Keep waiting off the do Right, get to that back.
No, I'm saying this, brother. The same thing he did to you when it's hand like this. Push, get in between them.
You just don't sit some time. This is top.
Here.
Nah, nothing. But brother, your man is going long as shit. So yeah. And when it's man like this, bro, this one thing about it.
All right. Listen, when you're a shooter, you know what to do. That's no less. I knew it. I got these on, so I'm not wanting. But now, You see it? And I left it up there. Feel me? When you leave it. And when you leave it up there, when you leave it up, that's your antenna to show you where it's going. Understand that. Let's get it, man. Come on.
It's you.
We got 1-9 on the phone. We got 1-9. We got 1-9 on the phone.
Oh. Playing great defense on each other.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh, damn. Good D. And one. No, bucket.
That's got
That's a bucket.
That's the count.
Whoa.
the initial call is on the floor. Let's see. There's almost.
He didn't put it on the floor. What rules are we playing? We got 1,000 board. Yeah. Shut up, nigga.
Two fouls last one.
But it was an one. Yeah, it was a +3 opportunity.
I don't know how that wasn't an and one.
Knock this bitch down.
Picked up, got fouled. 1-2. Bucket.
No. He fouled me first, and I let it go. He fouled him first, and I let him go. But you got him on the jail first. Then he grabbed your arm. No, I thought I was foul earlier. On the same thing. Knock this bitch down.
I feel like it was in motion. Oh, like it was in motion.
I'll feel you, man. I know. Hey, Lee, you good? Watch out, man. Nah, that's on me.
Matt on a 6-0 run.
Boom for three. Hey, that's it. I like that. Damn.
Matt looking to extend this lead. Triple threat. Shimmy drives left. Oh, ball.
Little.
Good ball.
What? Hey, Tell.
If you're not hitting the like button on this, you're not. Listen, like I said in the last video, spam the comments, man. Hashtag back to the essence. Back to the essence.
Got some good matchups for y'all this season.
At Dots, an ordinary pretzel just isn't enough, so they add savory seasoning and tempting buttery flavor to every delicious twist.
If you're hurt in the car, it hurts.
Like 3 already, yo. I'll take another one.
Oh, good pickup.
Hey, bro.
That's right. Oh, that's a good move.
Hey, G. Hey, it's there. Hey, that's it. That's the number. That's good, G.
Listen, 1-9. We are missing 1-9. He's a part of every season. I feel like.
He's there. It's discipline. Very disciplined. Both of these guys have been extremely disciplined this entire game, man. Well, Moon has it. Some possessions, but
Yeah, early Matt got him on the scepter a few times. Moon's on a scoring drought right now. Let's see if he can end it here. Down 5. Matt looking for his biggest win on the scene.
yes.
Yeah.
Can't too many people brag on Moon.
Yeah. One more.
There you go. Ah! I like that.
Yes, sir.
He's going to guard until he gives himself a chance to run 8 or 9 off.
Right.
Yeah, it's easy as it seems to score that 9 points, like Bruce. Oh, that's right. He got stepped though. He got open.
He still need 9. He still need fucking 9. Still need 9.
Going left wing. Oh, we got him on the jab.
No, they didn't give the attention the way he pulled last arm. See through. I don't think that would be intentional. They both took it.
He gonna get it. He gonna fucking get it. He gonna fucking get it.
There it is.
That's that same way we made that run on Cam.
Absolutely.
Stay there. He should stay there.
He's just buying time. He bit down, got enough stops until his offense comes around.
I like another one. I like a fucking another one.
Oh, wait now.
Man, oh man, down the stretch this game is going to be.
Get on that. I was about to put a 38 on you. Yeah, I got 38.
Rocker step, Vlad is filthy.
He's had a lot of success just rocker step going.
Hey.
You can switch it up, like So said. Switch up a little bit if you get that. Get off 2.
One more. Hey, Tay. This shit over with.
Another hard.
No. Floor.
So technically, that's
That is on the floor because you said on the floor before.
and that's it. Look, I'm not bad. That was just inconsistency.
Yes, I'm taking his time. Hey, Brad, he's still dribbling. Man, yeah, I know. You called it, it's another dribble.
Yeah. 24-19. Madden James.
Optimus May was good. Lakers season is over with, man.
He won 3. No.
Oh,
Lakers season is over, Octavius May. We done, folk, man. Without Luka, we're gonna fall to the 6. Lakers is fish too without Luka. Lakers are done without Luka. I'm telling you. Without Luka, we done. Grade 2 hamstring. Man, it's a wrap. Even if Luka come back for the playoffs, a hamstring is tricky.
got him. Left.
Lakers is done, bro.
Both guys look
OKC gonna sweep through the playoffs? I believe that. I'm with you there. Back-to-back champs.
Here we go. Hold on.
Here we go. Right side is lap. Got the step. Oh.
I'm not doing that, gang.
I was going to say, if there was a foul, it had to be on the ground. If it was the wrap,
You feel like you walk up there like a contest?
That lean,
Right.
and Moon just, I don't know if he called that.
Normally, if they call that,
Facts.
the come down. So I guess we could just see a replay.
Facts. Facts, Octavius made.
You can't miss those calls. Well, one, you're already leaning already, so it kind of tricks the ref and think you're getting pushed. Especially if hand is on hits. Like I said, you don't know what's deep is marginal.
Either way, Lat's up 6. Drives right. Plays off 2.
No. Yes!
Who gets
Man, Kennard ain't about to do shit. The spacing's gonna be fucked up without Luka, bro. Kennard ain't gonna get no space. Without Luka, the spacing, I'll tell you this, man, you gotta understand something. Without Luka, the spacing's fucked up. Nobody respects LeBron. They could just double Austin Reeves. No. They could just play Reeves straight up. They could put LeBron straight up. You don't force nobody. Like, Lakers is fucked, bro. Nobody's afraid of Reeves and LeBron. No, Luka's a big loss.
Man, who that's 19, man? He's only scored 3 points in the second half.
I'm asking so I know. All right.
I'm loving it. Let's go, Lat. I call it foul right here.
Hey, oh.
Lat went in the second half 11-3 right now.
No foul.
No. Lat does not like that.
When you get that call right there, man.
He's banking on these fools.
Man, DeAndre ain't even finna do shit. Come on, man. Stop it. Man, stop the cap.
Wow.
Come on, man.
Stop the cap. DeAndre Ayton and Rui ain't finna do shit. Without Luka, it's over. Like, I can pack it. We ain't beat nobody without Luka, bro.
Yo, man, this game has been a battle of
Hamstrings is no joke.
surprises. There's been a lot of stops. Yes.
Lakers season is wraps. We ain't beat nobody with no injured Luka Doncic. I'm sorry. But it's a wrap without Luka, bro. Luka is the team. Luka is the team. No Luka, no wins. And don't let Luka come back for the playoffs and fucking tear his shit out. You fuck. Don't let Luka come back for the playoffs thinking his shit healed up and he tear that bitch. We're talking about a grade 2 strain, not grade 1, grade 2. Yeah, if it was a grade 1, you might have a point. But grade 2 ain't nothing to play with. The Lakers gonna be able to win without Luka. And do I believe that? No. LeBron too old, Reeves is garbage.
I can't speak.
Man, teams licking their chops right now.
This game will dictate a lot of matchups.
Hell yeah, it can affect Achilles.
It's a big game for both guys.
Hell yeah, it's a wrap, bro.
You can run off 5 right now. I know you. I know you.
Dripping right his lap.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, if you're gonna call it,
Especially without Luka. Without Luka, they definitely won us in the first round now. Shit. Every team won us now. Without Luka, every team wants the Lakers now.
Where's Beach? So they called that on the floor.
yes, indeed. You know, for schedule reasons, this might be the last game of the day. It's about an hour in.
Yeah, no, but we're here. We're not renting it until June anymore.
I would like to see the percentages on this game. Could you give it like High 20% shooting percentages. Yeah, probably about that. Let's go over to blue sport.
Man, the Rockets could sweep the Lakers without Luka. The fuck?
I started a business to give old folks a new life, and Chase has supported me from the beginning.
Luka shouldn't even come back, bro, because he gonna tear something. A grade 2 hamstring. I would sit him for the rest of the year, bro. I wouldn't even bring Luka back. Cause what's gonna happen? He gonna tear that bitch. He gonna tear something. The Achilles gonna pop. I'm telling you, bro. Once your hamstring fuck up, that fucks up everything else. Yeah, Lucas shouldn't come back. It's too risky, bro.
I'm just your dermatologist. You want all this showing up on your face.
You need to just rest. Come back next year. Because you come back, you tear that bitch out, you're going to look real crazy.
It's all good. Hey, you good? Bro, they gotta go in. Like, come on. You can run off 5 easy. Come on. You want another shirt? Yeah. You can run off 5 easy. Come on. Last 2 plays, what you think? What's going to deal with my last 2 plays? Why you found 5? I'm just asking. I'm trying to get you to understand. Why you do 5, bro? What you think? That's all. I'm just asking for a level of buck. Okay, cool. So look, in a situation like that, kind of like use your voice. 5 or 4 shots. So now it makes it seem like you called 5 shot. So that nigga's like, oh, what the fuck? I ain't 5 more shot. I blocked that shit. I mean, shit like that. Just a little bit. There we go.
There we go. 25-20.
Wax off. Wax off.
You don't know Bobby was standing right next to our booth. His energy is contagious.
Bobby said, go to the basket.
Here we go.
Yeah, okay. That's so too.
You got faith. Not there, but I believe.
Fade away.
Oh my! Out.
Oh, you really need another checkup.
Flag going to the line to extend the lead to 6.
I'm doing this and you passing. Put that down. That ain't my fault. Defense or offense. I'm just saying. I agree with you. I'm gonna wait next time. I'm just saying. I got you. No.
You said we don't wait for defense. You said you gonna wait. You said that when you gonna wait.
I'm gonna be more positive. You brought it to my attention.
Let's miss some big free throws and some big games with Corey. See if he connects here. Oh, stays a 5-point game.
Their fucking shit. I'm telling you right now. This is live at TNT, and shit is about to go down.
At least he still scratched that play. Yeah, 2 points.
For sure. As hard as it is in this game to come by points, you got a 1-possession game potentially. With your next possession, you can win it. Got to get a stop.
This is the most competitive, respectful like Juggernaut. Like this is like the epitome of 1v1 basketball. This game right here, bro.
Yeah. Both guys are guarded really well, making both guys clearly uncomfortable offensively.
He's going away from what was just working. Attack.
Come on. Uh-oh.
I do agree with you, sir. I do agree with you.
Well, what Bobby saying is right. Moon said, I was open, it's the ball, I can't grip it. You can't grip it, you should stop shooting it until you attack down the hill. Use your athleticism that you have and length over flat.
Going us, fellas?
Finish it. Come on. He gonna come out there. That's right. One voice. He gonna come out there with you. You do what you're supposed to do right now.
Here we go. That Davis 1-3 ball will get him out of here. He doesn't take it. He gets down. No!
He's grabbing his inside arm. He grabbed the inside arm. I don't know if it's on the shot.
Okay. I respect. I definitely respect.
I'm trying to get the reference.
Okay.
I'm trying to see.
Another massive free throw.
This is Len Davis. This is it for him. This is what can be more capitalized. Oh, yes, he can. He's more than capable. Obama, yes, we can.
That was a good book.
I didn't read it.
Move downhill.
Oh, but that's what you gotta do. And right now, you know that's jumping. Two up fake.
Here we go. Len Davis with another opportunity to get himself a top 5 right here. Close the door.
Does he go for it all? He does. He got a clean look.
Come on, shoot that gun. Don't fucking back. Get all back. Come on, man. Watch out, bro. When you go see that deep into the free throw line, they spinning and jumping. They were bouncing ass and shit like that. No, we ain't doing that. Oh, look.
Here we go, move. I will say this. What was the score with him and Cam? What was the score with him and Cam when he made the run?
24-11, I think.
We got the white team holding R2L2 here. Moving at the line.
It's a wrap.
Moon do it again. He's running out of time. Float right, slow by.
No.
He pulls. Oh! 1 point game. It's going outside. It is outside. Cross. Oh. Going to the line can tie it up. What a game.
Lat has to work on free throws only. That's it. That's it. Just free throws, nothing else. Nothing else. Nothing else. No jab threes. Literally just go shoot. Free throws.
He gave Moon at least life. But now all of a sudden, it's about to be a point game. It's about to be a point game. He's going for it. What do you think? I think he's going for it. He's going for it. Tie ball game. The game right here, y'all. The game right here. A lot on the line for this game. Oh, he's taking it.
Lamar for the walk down win. Oh. I'm out here.
He needs to now.
I'll go for the three here.
No!
I'm trying to go downhill twice.
Who's going to crowd him completely?
Who's going to foul him? Go down.
There it is. Off right.
But like I said,
He doesn't want to get fouled.
keep the ball in the same position. Downhill.
Who attacks him?
Come out, blood. Come out.
Timeout Black. Final timeout. Coming out of this timeout, somebody's going to have to shoot some injuries.
Stop and I'm not giving the ball. Hey, listen, check this out. Oh my God. He gonna shoot. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. I ain't gonna know. There we go. 27, Lamar James slipping. Good defense from left. Whoa. That's a fucking bad. Considering the way he did it. Can't get him that right.
Oh, no. Not that. 40 feet, fade away from the basket.
Yeah.
It should be feeling loud.
What does Lat do here, son?
Because Lat say this, man. Moon is going to anticipate the three ball. You got to either hesitate, drop off, or you have to tack off the rip. I think Lat's going to have to win this game as a layup or a free throw line. He's going to have to. If I'm Moon, I'm going to make him beat me at the free throw line. I'm not going to allow him to get a three. I'm going to beat him making 3 free throws if I'm Moon. It was in percentage-wise, Lat's going to miss one of those free throws. Here we go.
you go. And Sean, is it not?
He gets it all long. I don't know why.
It's not quality. It's not quality looks down the stretch. It's exactly what Moore does.
Beast Warrior in the chat. Gang.
Long left.
Right to him.
Long left.
He's going to blitz that down. Moon gets one off. Moon! Another comeback. And a huge win. In a game that looked like Lat was under full control. Moon pulls it out.
If Lat goes, he's not going to make that next jump. That's the part of this game that is the key. But it's so evident. You have to make free throws. Have to. You gotta make them.
2 opportunities, man. You had 27. You had 2 free throws to make. You missed both of them, and you give Moore a 7-1. He going to take it. Moore gets the win, man. 30-27 against Landon Davis in a crazy one. I want to like this. I'll see you guys next episode.
Somebody else.
Spring, the unofficial new year for tool people. Celebrate spring savings at Harbor Freight.
See what scholarships you may qualify for. Visit gcu.edu/miles.
Get fast, powerful relief of your worst symptoms, like nasal congestion. Claritin clears.
Don't know Domino's $9.99 best deal ever? Just pick your crust. Maybe hand pizza, gluten-free crust, good and crispy too. 7 toppings like.
You say, I know what he doing. Y'all hear me?
At the end of that game between Moon and Lat, Moon, I'm just going to pass the mic over to you because you were just saying a lot of stuff I want to get on camera.
Shit. I was just saying, I can't do them to give Boo flowers, you know what I'm saying? But I people might try to watch that, talk about sell out this, sell out that. It was hard to be out here, you know what I'm saying? Especially when motherfuckers, well, y'all saw us. We didn't give each other no break. Hands on from the start, you know what I'm saying? It's a game of runs. He plays it so fast, and it's so fast. He got a little cold towards the end, but any nigga thinking last week is crazy, you know what I'm saying? Bro, a dog, he beat and put up 95% of the people in this space and shit. I just want to team up one day, and I know that's good bump, bro. Want that shit back? We gonna make it happen. 100%, bro. Love you, bro.
That's one of the things that I want to say. I'm at exactly how this played out. I know one side is more satisfied than the other side, of course, but for fans, if y'all want to see this game back, this is exactly why we did it. I felt like you guys just made a classic, one of the best games we've ever seen, 2 of the best guys in the space, and nothing but respect. Lat, I know you're down right now, and I don't know the question necessarily they ask you, so I'm just gonna say, is there anything on your mind right now that you could share?
Yeah, first of all, me, respect the moon, much respect the moon. Vet in the space. Before coming out, I told myself, the longer you let the game play out, it's in Moon's favor. Everybody knows that. No discredit the moon, miss free throws, miss layups, but he knows, just like I know, anything could be the difference in the game. Miss layups, miss free throws, miss life on defense. Like he just said, we didn't give each other nothing on defense. We tried to make it tough, tough. I can do nothing but give, like I said. For sure. Like you said, we're probably gonna run it back. I just can't keep losing to myself games like that. I'm up. I gotta close them. I gotta make free throws, layups. I just gotta close games out. But no, all been much respect. One more time, bro. We gonna broke soon for sure.
It was one of those games where you can look at any given moment of that game, and it was a difference maker that would have changed the win one way. Like it was a one play away situation, and I mean, I would really love for you guys to set the tone with everybody and like look to run that back and not make it.
You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people know that this game is
this is a crazy game to get for free on YouTube. Everybody know that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I just give much respect to that because we always talk about just bumping and getting at each other. And this is just a nigga that's ready for it. He never said no matchup in the same right here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying God is dead. I just respect him for always wanting the people who we see the best. I never saw that ever pick on somebody who they call a weakness. It's always, if he good, I'm trying to be him. So I just got mad respect for that shit, bro. Yeah. That's really how I feel. Just like you got, I'm grateful for you guys to get such a big matchup to YouTube. And I hope that in return, this is something they want to see ran back quickly. We don't make it a whole year thing. We actually give them that. Summertime? Good. I think that's the thing. These type of games, you know what I'm saying? One side could be the difference. It's not, unless it's like a dominant win, these games is going to be close. You know what I'm saying? With any of the top guys, they're going to be close. So, well, I appreciate you guys. Thank you. YouTube, TNC League. If you guys watch this on TNC League, please make sure to tell everybody to go cop the subscription. We put this game out for you guys. I hope you're grateful for it. I'm glad that Moon and Lat really set the tone and let you guys see that a lot of these games don't have to wait for big pay-per-view moments because it builds it even bigger the next time. I think a rematch is warranted. I'd love to see it. And just shout out to all you guys that did support, did buy on TNC League. We're going to have more early access stuff, so just stay
For the second time this season, the Lakers were no match whatsoever for the defending champs. And like usual, that started on the defensive side of the ball, more specifically with the way they're able to completely take Luka Doncic out of games. In their two matchups, Luka's averaged just a measly 15.5 points, 7 assists, and 5 turnovers on 43% true shooting. So what is it that this Thunder defense does to limit one of the game's greatest offensive savants? In today's video brought to you by Prize Picks, we're going to be answering that exact question. The first time these teams met, Lou Dort was out with an injury, which meant Cason Wallace got the Luka assignment. And that's a 94-foot assignment. His job was to be on Luka like a shadow. Wallace isn't nearly as sturdy as Dort, so Luka thought he could take him to the post. But between his understanding of angles, quick feet, and active hands, it isn't that simple. Not to mention OKC's aggressive help. As soon as Luka gets the ball, Shea cheats way over to take away the middle of the floor. Then they X out to perfection, with Isaiah Joe taking Arabia up top. With no advantage created, they look to repost. Wallace gambles for a steal, only for Jay Will and Chet to cover the paint, and there's just nothing there. In perimeter situations, Wallace's job was to deny the touch. Typically, they want him helping off the wing to protect the nail, but in this one, it was all about Luka. So in situations where he wanted to hunt for a mismatch, Wallace essentially ignored the second player. Instead of showing to the ball, he's glued to Luka's body, which keeps Shea from having to switch. Now Luka's forced to isolate against one of the game's best perimeter defenders and settles for an awkward long two. That ball denial from Wallace started in the backcourt, just not letting Luka out of his sight by any means necessary. And when they once again try to screen for a switch, he throws a little bit too much into it. In the second quarter, the Lakers pulled out a creative counter. It looks like they're trying to get the ball to Luka up top, but that's actually a decoy. From this position, Wallace is expecting a handoff, so he jumps to that side, only for Luka to run off a flare screen from Reeves and finally get a switch. The problem is that OKC's fine giving up that switch. They're not worried about AJ Mitchell on an island. He also has the size, length, understanding of angles, and agility to force a really tough jumper. Essentially, if Luka wanted the ball, options, either catch it really far from the basket or bring it up the court himself. And whenever he did initiate, the goal was to pull OKC's bigs out to the perimeter. But between Wallace's ability to dodge screens and some aggressive coverage behind the play, that didn't exactly go as planned. The Thunder started this game with Chet Holmgren on Rui Hachimura, putting him in position to roam behind the play. So when Ayton screens, Hartenstein jumps out to the ball with a hard hedge to get it out of Luka's hands early, knowing that Chet can handle 2-on-1 situations with ease. Here's another example from a minute later. Rui's deep in the corner, but Chet roams all the way over to the other side of the court to wall off the paint, while Hartenstein is up at the level. And by the time Luka recognizes it, Chet's able to recover, contain a drive, and force a difficult mid-range pull-up. Then the Lakers tried it a third time. Wallace presses up on him all the way at half court, ducks under a screen and recovers, swipes at the ball, and the offense resets without an advantage. Obviously, LA needed to get Chet away from the basket, so after a timeout, they made a deliberate effort to do exactly that. First, they're going to lift Ayton to the top of the key to take Hartenstein out of the paint. Then Luka gets the ball on the wing, and they run Chet into a back screen on the weak side, only for Mitchell to switch, and without ever looking at the ball, pick up the steal. For the most part, their adjustments were structured around bringing Chet up to the ball with the screen. In these situations, the Thunder actually decided to switch, and for the first time, Luka had a chance to isolate a matchup he liked. It was never going to be that easy again, though. Sure, they're willing to switch with Chet, but notice how they load up behind him. Mitchell and Wallace plug his driving gaps while Hartenstein waits at the rim. And without space to attack downhill, that's how you can get Luka to settle for contested jumpers. About a minute later, the Lakers pulled out another counter. They're going to set up double drag, with Rui setting a high ball screen for Luka to come off and get a second one from 8. The idea here is to get Chet switched onto the ball before getting Hartenstein involved. But Chet drops right back into that roaming position, which means LA once again gets that 2-on-1, only for Luka to win the battle. So the Thunder adjusted immediately. Not even 30 seconds later, they ran it again. This time, Chet switches, and it's Shea who roams way over from the corner to play the 2-on-1. As soon as Hartenstein recovers, he sprints back out to the perimeter, and this possession devolves into an isolation drive from Jake LaRavia. After 10 minutes of play, Cason Wallace finally checked out. Luka's reward? Arrested, fresh off the bench, Alex Caruso, who's going to come in and do the exact same thing. First, he denies the ball and uses his sharp hands to push Luka out to half court. Then he ducks under a screen and recovers to force a turnover. Caruso was also meeting Luka with constant pressure. Here he stuck to his hip over the top of the screen with Jay Will parked in a driving lane, and he somehow times up his change of speed perfectly to get a hand up on a step-back 3. When the Lakers went to their spread pick and roll, it was the same thing. Carlson jumps out in a hedge while Caruso ducks under and recovers. Then when there's no advantage created and Luka gets up the ball, he immediately goes into denial mode. Again, you end up with LaRavia trying to isolate Shea, which just isn't great offense. So instead of a ball screen, on this one, Luka decided to just take Caruso one-on-one. Remember, they're loading up behind the play, so Caruso only has to take away the middle. Then he has the discipline to pull his hand out of the cookie jar, resulting in an awkward shot. The entire idea behind OKC's strategy was to keep Luka as far away from the basket as possible. They know that LA's offense is reliant on him getting those deep paint touches, collapsing help, and getting everyone involved. So by keeping him out of the paint, the Lakers are forced to adjust their points of attack, which means you're able to limit what makes them difficult to guard in the first place. More times than not, their adjustment in these spots is to start running more offense through Reeves. But historically, he's really struggled against the Thunder. In the last 2 seasons, his scoring and assist numbers have gone way down, while he's turned the ball over at an extremely high rate. The disconnect of lacking explosion as an athlete is that when you start to go up against a roster filled with defenders who are bigger, longer, and stronger than you, driving lanes aren't as easy to come by. Also, they're disciplined enough to not fall for some of Austin's tricks, like getting their hands caught or losing balance from a shoulder bump, so they're able to pretty much play him straight up. Knowing that, they continue to prioritize denying Luka the ball in these spots. Again, Wallace isn't going to help with the nail, and instead of a hedge, Ihart drops back to keep Reeves away from the basket. Drop coverage isn't a good option against Luka because of the way he'll use his size to work his way in close. Like I said, Reeves can't do that against these more physical defenders. But that didn't stop the Thunder from making a subtle change in the second. Instead of showing him the exact same coverage every time, they started bringing their big up closer to the level of the screen and allowed Caruso to freely roam off of Luka, which is kind of genius when you really think about it. Their goal was to deny him the ball in situations where he can get into action and turn the corner with an advantage. In more static situations, he's not really a dynamic off-ball threat. Caruso's a touch late getting out, but Luka doesn't want to catch and shoot. Instead, he attacks the closeout, only for Mitchell to immediately pick him up on a peel switch and keep him away from the rim. Even on possessions where he did score, it took literally everything. First, he had to work to get the ball in the backcourt, which didn't end up happening. Rui takes it up, and he has to expend more energy just to finally get a touch. Now he has to deal with Caruso up in his airspace, 40 feet away from the basket. Hayes sets a high ball screen, and Luka splits the hedge, only to run into a third defender at the nail, and it takes finding a perfect angle just to get the ball up and in. But don't think the Thunder didn't have a counter. This time when Luka calls up Hartenstein, Caruso instead pre-switches onto Hayes to nullify the advantage. The ball should have gone to Reeves because he had the mismatch, but Luka tries to do it himself against Mitchell and continues to get forced into those really tough jumpers. He finished the first half shooting 4 of 13 from the field with 4 turnovers, and they went back to the tunnel completely defeated. After scoring 38 points as a team, they were down by 32, and the third was more of the same. Constant pressure and ball denial, lots of physicality, everybody making errors. They did start to shoot the ball a little better, but by that point, it was completely out of reach. Luka ended up sitting the entire fourth, and the Lakers lost by 29. 5 months later, though, the build-up to this most recent duel felt a little bit different.
Turn hot boy summer into hot man summer with Old Spice Legacy Anti-Perspirant Spray.
Dear Acorns, I'm planting seeds with deep intention for my children and grandchildren. As a first-time investor, this journey means everything to me. My name is Chiani Hall, and this is my Acorns Potential.
Ridiculous.
That's not what's happening. How can you do this to me? I love you. And you were supposed to be my friend.
I don't know what you're talking about. I just don't want you to.
Don't try and gaslight me. I know what I saw.
Fine. Lena and I have been seeing each other for months. Don't you want to hear?
What? You were supposed to help me, not destroy me. I trusted you. I confided in you. How could you do this to me?
I am so sick of hearing you complain over and over about your failures as a wife while refusing to change.
Failures?
Yeah. Failing to get back in shape after that.
Come on. Say it. After my miscarriage? How could you tell her something so intimate? You barely know her.
Look, you can try to blame me for this all you want. We both know that I'm not at fault here. You are.
I'm at fault for your affair. What are you, drunk?
Well, first you lost the baby, then you didn't even have the decency to lose the weight. Now all you do is sit around and complain about how terrible life is. What about me?
I've been trying to lose the weight. That's why I've been working with the trainer that you forced me to hire. It was all for you.
Well, really, you were trying very hard.
Yes, this is Emily.
Yeah, I will be right now.
All right, look, I know that you're upset. You were not to talk about our personal life at the office. You got that?
That's what you're worried about right now. What people at work will think.
Yes, because I'm the CEO. If my reputation gets ruined, I can take down the entire company. There are hundreds of people relying on me for their livelihood.
This is not over, Richard. Not by a long shot.
I think it went pretty well. Hey, so Emily, I have the... Emily? What's wrong? No, hey. Hey, let's go inside, okay? It's over. I can finally be there from you. Why? What's that look for?
I'm worried about what your wife's gonna do.
It's awful. I can't believe Richard would actually say those things to me. Sure. You know, you should go back in there and tell the whole company what was happening. No one would blame you.
No, everyone getting upset about the boss's personal life. That won't solve anything. In fact, it'll just make it worse.
Yeah.
What if she goes around town and tells everyone what happened? I'm gonna lose all my clients, and I can't afford that stuff.
She won't. Maybe she have nothing to worry about. Because I'll take it. Now and forever.
What are you saying? That you marry me?
So what are you gonna do?
I don't know. Work.
Well, listen. If you need anything at all, I'm here for you. Don't be afraid to reach out.
Thanks.
I'm sorry.
Me too.
Oh,
Fuck.
go ahead. You're gonna get checked.
Change the locks. This is still my home.
It's not your home. It's mine. I paid for it. My name's on the deed. Except for you.
Divorce papers.
Yeah. Lena and I just didn't want to drag it out any longer. So you have a simple choice. You can either sign it right here and now, or I will not only fire you as CMO, but I will make sure that no company ever hires you.
They say that I get nothing. How is that fair?
Life isn't fair. And unless you want to lose every last cent that you have fighting this importance.
Richard, it's not too late. We can work through this. We can save our marriage. And if you close the door right now, that's it. It's over.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I emptied our savings account into my personal account since it's what I savvy business investments anyway. We're free.
I am so sorry to be a burden and to ruin your night.
You don't need to apologize for anything. That's what friends are for, right? Being there for each other. I do have to ask you something, though. Do you know anything about what your husband has been doing with the guys?
What do you mean? What's he been doing?
I don't know if I should even show you this, but it feels wrong keeping it all to myself. I was reviewing the corporate expense accounts and I noticed some strange numbers. So I did some digging and I found that Richard has been embezzling millions of dollars from the company and dumping it right into your joint savings account.
You know, he's been saying that the extra cash has been from his savvy investments. What a joke.
Well, I guess a cheater's always going to be a cheater. You know, maybe this is a blessing in disguise. This divorce. Because with these, you can bring a world of hurt down on Richard. Emily, and here I thought you would have had the self-respect to quit.
Oh, I lost my self-respect the day that we married. Thankfully, that's over.
How dare you? Thomas, Margaret, what a pleasant surprise. I didn't know we had a board of directors meeting today.
We're not here for that, Richard. And I'm afraid there won't be anything pleasant about this visit.
What's wrong? Is that a problem?
You can drop the act. The board knows everything.
I told you what would happen if you said anything about me and Lena.
I did not mention a little affair. But I did mention this. The millions that you've been embezzling from the company in the last couple of years.
Did you really think you were going to get away with it, Richard? It's a serious crime. You've defrauded the whole company. You're looking at years in prison.
Prison? No, this is all just misunderstanding. Whatever she told you is a lie. Sir, you're going to have to come with us. This is outrageous. Come on, you know me. Just tell them the truth. Tell them the truth.
Thank you for bringing this to our attention, Emily. Our company owes you a great debt.
Which is why the board would like to appoint you as acting CEO until we can make it official at the next shareholders meeting. What do you say?
I say yes, but on one condition. John here gets promoted to my old title of CMO. He's the one who discovered the fraud in the first place, and he's the type of person that we need running our marketing department.
Sure. Wow, thank you.
And thank you.
Thank you.
Next week we'll be hosting our showcase, so start brainstorming what kinds of decorations you'd like to use in yours.
No need to try, everyone. I've got this one in the bag.
Kendall, I appreciate your confidence, but
What? I'm undefeated. And I've got a lot of money behind mine.
the best baskets come from the heart. Creativity is more important than cash. Okay? Remember that.
My mom's already ordered custom chocolates from Paris. So don't even try.
That'll be $77.99.
Could you remove the Easter basket? I'll keep the groceries. Jody, is that you? I love job flyer for the grocery store? I was just looking. Sure. Oh, did you get your Easter basket yet? Oh, $150 for the big one. I mean, what a steal. Well, for me it is. Oh, tonight, make sure you bring your cute husband, okay? We are all missing him. I mean, he does not be around.
Sells cars. The smart way to a better car at firstcarsales.com.
When you get a little shout out at work, now to your music. Irresistibly smooth Lindor.
From me, the Mint Master Chocolate.
Is it okay for a woman to test a man's loyalty?
I wrote that question first. Any type of test, like an Instagram test, like having another girl DM him or approach him,
Yeah, I don't think that's the appropriate test. What you should do is, I'll give you a better test to see if he's the guy. Have some facing guy like shove you in front of him and see what happens.
Oh, that's good.
That's the proper loyalty test.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, see how you react.
Yeah, because this kind of goes back to the loyalty thing that I asked you guys before. I said, is a woman's loyalty the same as a man's? And I assume you guys said no. And this is exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like a man's loyalty is like, is he going to protect his girlfriend? A woman's loyalty is you're going to protect somebody else.
Yeah.
Because if you've another guy, you don't respect me.
Yeah.
Right? And if I don't defend you, I clearly don't respect
Yeah,
you.
that's good.
So it's not the same. Like a woman's main bargaining chip is her sexuality. A man's main bargaining chip is protection.
Yeah.
So that's why I kind of laugh when you guys say, "We better not cheat on me with other girls." I'm kind of like laughing because I'm like,
yeah.
Well, based on your number one, you guys are already operating in a deficit because your profession, but like, that's not how men show loyalty. Like, is a guy willing to fight to protect you? That's
Yeah, that's good. Thank you.
That's what I would say. You're right. Is masculinity dying? Yes. Yes, it is actually surprisingly. Who asked this question?
Why?
You did? You live in Canada. What makes you ask that question? Can you talk to Mike's living room?
Yeah.
Please.
I don't know. Honestly, I saw something about it, and I was curious what your thoughts were.
Or some kind of trends that you saw that made you ask this, or like you just?
First thing I thought of when I asked my confirmation. So. Not that deep.
Did she say that she wanted a thoughtful guy that can like be deep and also? See, ladies, I don't know if you guys caught on, but I've been listening very closely to everything you guys have been saying and taking notes. Yeah. So, like, it's just kind of astonishing, like, from my perspective, as I'm like looking at my notes and then like speaking to you guys and like looking back at my notes, I'm like, what the? There's a wild discrepancy in what I write down. Then when I ask you, then when you guys say, then versus what you said with guys before, it's like, oh well, I didn't say that. Well, you kind of did actually. I wrote it down. Like, stupid. Yeah. So, what else does that? Criminals. Ooh. That's why I write it down.
Let me in.
You're a freak, man. Ricky D. Is OnlyFans and porno a deal breaker? Yes.
Can we pull that question back? Because I didn't know we were going to talk so much about it. We already covered it.
That was your question?
Yeah, it was.
No, it is a deal breaker.
But we already covered it, so you don't have to re-explain.
Yeah. All right, cool. The OnlyFans is not. I'll give you take a step further. If it's not a deal breaker for the guy, you should seriously be scared.
Yeah.
You should actually be really concerned.
Yeah.
If you meet a guy and he's like, "Oh, you used to be born? Awesome. I don't care." That's actually a huge red flag.
I mean, what?
Why you're nodding your head now?
I was gonna say he'll be stealing your Adderall behind your back. Honestly.
You want sex though?
What?
You want sex though?
Sex?
Yeah. Is he a wrestling fan too?
No, only me. I love wrestling.
All right.
Yeah, you did say that.
Yeah. No, I guess he will steal your Adderall. It's kind of funny. Okay. Would you date the woman version of you? No. Wait, you sure? I'll ask this so I can make sure I clarify.
Me.
Okay. You say woman version. In what way? Do you mean like the woman version of me from a opposite standpoint, or like a woman that's identical to me?
A woman identical to you with a coochie.
What's your question?
Like everything about you, like all.
Is she masculine?
No, girl.
Give me some of the traits that you would. Just so I make sure.
Some of the same, like some of your flaws and some of the things that are good about you, and like your mentality. Everything like that.
Okay, so she's like a mirror image of myself.
I mean,
pretty much.
So yeah, I mean everything except like being like me and like like that. Just like.
But that's yeah.
Okay,
opposite.
No, it's not opposite. Yeah.
That's why I asked. Are you talking like opposites?
Yeah.
Like.
I think she means like the same mentality that you have and the same morals that you carry.
Oh, so like
yeah. No, because I don't want an assertive girl. that's gonna like chase a career and make money and all this other. Like I don't want that at all. Like I don't want to date myself.
That'd be like the opposite of what he was literally talking.
Yeah, like what's the purpose? Like it would make no sense for me to get with a girl that like is trying to make as much money as possible and like be successful and build a legacy. Because I'm like, what the like? Yeah, that's my job. Why am I going to date I'm not gay, so why I want to date another dude? All right. Well, let me ask you this question: would you date a male version of yourself?
Going through male version of me trying to argue with me all the time, I'd probably implode. So no.
I'm not even trying to argue with you. Let's assume that he, spent more time getting ready than you. He spent more than $15K on his upkeep every month. He spent more money at the hair salon than you did.
Okay, the hair salon part's a little free. I mean, besides that, the other part's like,
Takes longer to get dressed than you are. Go shopping more than you do. Like, would you actually want that? Exactly.
But like, yeah, I wouldn't date myself either way. I already said no.
Yeah. So like, I think, it's a silly question, but it's fine. I mean,
I don't know what to ask. I'm sorry. My question's
fair.
Whatever.
Yeah, I don't. Most ladies, most guys don't date. Yeah. Assertive, successful woman. I'm sorry. I know, like that hurts to hear, but like, boss babes are not hot. What? They're not.
Because they can't help them. That's all. Like they can't like lead them. Men like to made to do that.
Yeah, it's like because the problem is that when women are independent, literally they're implying they're independent of men. So what am I doing here?
What's the purpose?
What happened?
Yeah, Mo. Yeah, it's Mo.
Oh, what they do?
Purple Rains and like the girl, like like yeah. All right. Bye. All right, next.
Okay, we'll read these chats and close out.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a real him.
Why can't these women understand that they are nothing more than 3 years?
Actually, 9.
What? Hello?
9?
Wait. 9? Women have 3 holes, so 3, 6, 9.
Yeah.
Oh.
Enough?
What? All right, Mo.
Yes. Oh my god. No, I love it.
Did you acknowledge the tribal chief?
I acknowledge him so bad.
Is he throwing you out the ring?
He's he's getting me out.
He's pulling her in.
Ooh.
All right. Okay, last thoughts. We'll start with Roman Reigns here. What's your final thoughts on
my final thoughts, you've honestly changed my perception on a lot of things. You've said a lot.
Change them?
I mean, we'd have to have more of a game plan.
Nope.
No one wants to jump into financial instability, but I would definitely quit. I would quit. Yeah. I think listening to her thoughts as a young woman. Oh gosh, I didn't get your name. Jules. Yeah, I think she had a lot of great perspectives. Yeah, great talk.
Now, I guess not to make it worse, but like let's say you two were competing for this $5 million guy, Mr. Christian guy. Who do you think he's gonna pick?
Only Jules.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Even though,
unless he's a tit guy,
I'll be like you, like very
long-term relationship.
Probably Jules. Yeah.
So just gotta keep and I'm not saying that to like stun you. I'm saying like even though you probably have way more money than her, higher net worth, and more experience, whatever it may be, understand that the guy that you want, I think this is a very powerful demonstration. The guy you want, the Christian guy, the faithful guy, the guy that makes $5 million a year, is more than likely going to go with her.
Yeah.
Also, you can buy her tits.
I wouldn't do that. Even.
I mean,
does that make sense? And this guy is probably so you can lose your guy to like how much you guys are actually in competition.
Yeah.
We never tell women they're in competition because it's like taboo to say that,
and
women aren't competitive.
Wait, what?
But
that guy you want. Even if it was $1 million, who's he gonna go with?
But can I ask a question?
Sure.
How am I gonna find a guy worth $5 million if I'm not doing these like extravagant?
You don't have to do extravagant things that have to do with selling your body.
Well, you can go to these extravagant things without like, you can go.
I couldn't afford it. I couldn't afford to be here in Miami, like on this podcast, talking to you without OnlyFans.
I don't have OnlyFans.
No,
and I'm saying
I couldn't. My like coming from
your income.
Okay, so you're saying like, okay, so how do you get access to or around wealthy, successful men?
Yeah.
You're pretty girl. You can do it just by, existing essentially.
There are a million different ways to earn money. Like you have the world at your hands. You don't have to, you know what I'm saying? Like you could create anything. It doesn't have to be that.
I mean,
that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, like girls can like. I get what you're saying. Like, how do I get into proximity of these higher status guys? I understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying is, what does it matter if like you're still going to get beat up by somebody that like might not necessarily have the access, but they're having traits that right?
Yeah.
Like most men will take a girl that's less attractive, that doesn't have a digital footprint, over a girl that's hot that does have a digital footprint. Does that make sense?
Yeah, for sure.
So like even if, let's say hypothetically, most guys would think you're more physically attractive, they would still go with like for tarnishing their legacy, embarrassing them, whatever. Like when it comes to like the girl that's your wife, that you're publicly out with, like you don't want to be ashamed.
Yeah.
Right. So that's kind of I actually tell guys this all the time, like you're better off like dating a more mid girl, like as your main girl.
Sure.
So anyway.
Okay,
but yeah, you can trust me, you can get access to these guys without having to do that stuff. But,
Okay.
All right, what about you, Sonny? Final thoughts for you?
I honestly have never been more compelled to switch to women.
Okay, what made you say so?
Just like lack of emotional intelligence, and there's a lot of views that I've heard here that I do not agree with.
Okay.
I feel like I would get along a lot better with another female.
Okay. So you're gonna become a lesbian.
Well, I already am bisexual, so yeah.
So question, if you were to pick one gender for the rest of your life, which one would you settle down with long term?
As of right now, I'm picking girls.
Okay, prior to this podcast, what was it?
Prior to this podcast, I was more so leaning toward guys, but also kind of, I don't know, pretty 50-50 because
gender gay.
Yeah.
How many men have you seriously?
I have not actually been in a relationship.
Kaboom.
They're crazy.
So,
They're very crazy.
so you're not really bisexual. You're just like bi-curious.
No, I'm bisexual.
No, she's triggered.
You've never dated a girl yet.
I haven't had a relationship with anyone.
You think it's gonna be better than with a guy?
I mean, it depends on the person.
Stupid. Who do you think has the highest rates of domestic violence?
Oh, I know it's lesbian couples.
So you think that's like a good prospect to pursue a woman in sin?
Well, personally, I would rather a woman be violent towards me than a man because I've experienced it.
Sure. Of course. But the likelihood is significantly higher with a woman being violent to you towards it than a man.
It still depends on the person.
Hot take: women are more violent in relationships than men are. A lot of people don't know this. When there's only one directional violence in domestic violence relationships, it's almost always from women to men, the majority.
So.
And if a man is beating on a woman, it's typically both ways. But when one party is beating on the other, it's the woman beating on the guy. Fun fact.
Yeah. And then.
Now, you said emotional intelligence. What was you said there was no emotional intelligence. What do you think was lacking with the emotional intelligence?
Well, you just completely missed Elliot's entire point about like how you shouldn't be calling women whores and stuff like that. And how that might like there is no consideration of how the way you speak is going to affect people emotionally. Like you just don't seem to care about that at all.
Well, what do you think is more important when it comes to conveying information? Content or context?
Both should be important.
But what has to be? What is more important?
Like you should always value both.
Interesting. This is kind of a phenomenon that I've noticed with women. Is like you guys care a lot about how things are said versus what is said.
Yeah.
Do you think that's like weakness?
No. I would say it's like consideration and like understanding that everyone has emotions. And,
Yeah, but is like does the world owe you understanding though? Realistically speaking, like
no,
is it?
Owe you, but like as a human being, you should.
The real world doesn't care that you're a human being.
Yeah, like.
Hell no, don't. Hell no, I don't. The world can give two fucks.
Heck no. Money can't buy happiness.
Yeah, like wars. Because like I see what you're saying. Like you're saying like okay, look, like content and context matters. But I'm asking you what matters more, the content or the context? And you're saying both matter. But what I'm arguing is like realistically speaking, like does the world owe you understanding, and are they gonna like dance around your feelings and convey information to you in a very oh, I got to get this information out in this very, politically correct way because I don't want that person to feel something. Do you think that's a realistic, want?
Like, realistically, no, but like, just as a decent human being, you should care how your words affect other emotions. Like, that's just.
So, now who controls, are women adults with autonomy?
Yes.
Are women, like, are they responsible for their emotions?
Yes.
Okay, so if someone tells you something truthful, but maybe you didn't like the way it might have been said because it might have offended you because a certain word was used, does it change the fact that it's still truthful?
That's literally what it didn't offend me. That still wasn't what I was trying to say at all. I wasn't saying that my feelings matter and it completely dismisses your point, and I was still completely open-minded to your topic at hand. But what I was saying is if you want majority of women, which we all agree that and be more rational and emotional, that's just how it is. And if you actually want to get through to women through this, line of work, and we want to help more people, maybe approaching them in a better light would work better. That's all I was saying.
And then I asked you to give me an option, a way to do that, and you couldn't do it.
Because I just can't. I don't know how to word myself how you did. You have better verbiage than me. I would look like a dumbass.
Would it be fair to say, let me tell you why you can't think of another way to put it. Because it's an uncomfortable topic that, quite frankly, you can't put it nicely in any way that you do, because people are going to be offended no matter what you do. So you might as well be blunt and honest about it, because there's a reason why I asked you 3 different times. Tell me how I should say it then, and you couldn't do it.
I can tell you shouldn't say it.
Psychology-wise, it would make a difference if you said it in a very nice and kind
Yeah.
of.
It would make people more open to hearing your opinion if you speak to them as a human being. That's what matters. I think that's really.
I mean, yeah, that is what matters in some sense. I understand exactly what you're saying, but psychology, like it's.
There's a difference between being blunt.
What I'm trying to explain here is that no matter how I convey it, it's going to be looked at negatively because it's a taboo topic that women don't like to discuss.
Yeah.
Because it draws on certain emotional triggers. So like everybody's different. So if I convey information and someone responds to it, like she didn't have an issue with it, she was fine. Some of you guys got triggered by it. So like the really only thing I can do is like I can't control your emotions. Like as a woman, an adult, right? Like you have the ability and the autonomy to like put naked pictures of yourself on the internet. Like you should also be able to hear uncomfortable truths as well. And I find it interesting how you have no problem with sending pictures of yourself for $2.99 a month, but if someone says, "Hey, look, this is going to create issues for you in the future," then you know what I mean? Like I find it crazy how like you have the courage to be naked on the internet, but you don't have the courage to hear uncomfortable truths. Is that
It's not the truth that is bothering us. It's the derogatory words that you're using. Like if those words.
You know, but for calling something random stupid. That's the only person I actually like insulted, really.
Yeah.
That's the only person I called
Using
a bitch.
like slut, like those terms.
I mean,
that's the only thing we're saying we have an issue with. You don't have a problem.
I did it. I only called something random slut.
Okay, but like that is just like the point we're trying to make is that using those terms isn't necessary.
How about you make your own show? You do that one.
Well, I thought we were just all talking.
No. How about you make your own show? You do that one.
I guess we can't.
No, that'll be a banger, right? I'm sure it would be.
Yeah, I'll make sure we go PG-13.
Yeah, so anyway, with the emotional intelligence, so like you're saying it lacked emotional intelligence because I called subbrain.
Yeah, is that what you were saying?
That's what she said. She said it lacks emotional intelligence.
Just like the entire debate that you had with Elia was just like lacking emotion.
Have you ever?
Can you explain to me how it lacks emotion? What is emotional intelligence? This is a very nebulous term that women love to throw out. What is the definition of that?
Emotional intelligence.
Yeah.
Just understanding that everyone has emotions and how you're affected.
Have you ever had a dream?
I don't know the direct like terminology.
Okay. So, like, am I responsible for people's emotional response when the truth is said? Like, are we not all adults here?
No, not for the truth, for the way that you're saying it.
Yeah, but emotions are subjective.
Bruh.
You can't define the term that you're using. I'm asking you to define the term that you're using, and you can't define it. And that was like the key term in your criticism is you guys lack emotional intelligence. And I was like, okay, define it. This isn't about women. It's about.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
He's making a good point.
You what?
We hate the messenger, but like I agree with the message.
Okay.
Honestly.
All right.
Do you guys not agree with the things he said?
No, I agree with what he's saying. That just wasn't what my point was. That's why it's just like I can't keep going back and forth. That's not what I was saying. You just keep getting misinterpreted.
Regardless of how he says it, we're not gonna like it.
Yeah.
There you go.
No,
Yeah.
like
You're going to trigger somebody on this topic every single time.
But I agree with everything.
Some people
you
might
said.
have higher tolerance for it emotionally than others, and some people have no tolerance for it. But what I find interesting is like she said it lacks emotional intelligence, and I said define emotional intelligence. You can't even define it. Like, do you not see the ludicrous, like the ridiculousness of that? Like that you're using this term as the key term to criticize us, and I'm asking you, please define that term. And you don't know what it is.
I don't have a
So, how do we lack emotional intelligence then?
It's just clear in the way that you speak. Like,
I think you speak the way you speak because you have emotional intelligence, but you're going to speak how you want to speak.
What is emotional intelligence? Define it.
My definition is.
So it's subjective, isn't it?
It is. I think it is.
So let me get this straight. She's using a subjective term and she can't even define it. Stupid. Here, flip. All right, flip. No, hold on. Because I love when women do this. Define emotional intelligence and then tell us how we lack emotional intelligence. I'm asking Ms. Cannon. And then how we were wrong, because you said that you guys are wrong as well.
sorry.
How are we wrong in what we said? You said we lack emotional intelligence, and then you said we're wrong, and I don't agree with the concepts here. And I'm going to deepen them. Like, how are we wrong?
Like, one thing that happened you said that you think you know females better than we do ourselves.
Yeah, I do.
How can you claim to know more about like a woman than an actual woman?
Let me explain. I've done extensive research on female psychology. I've written 2 books on it, best-selling on Amazon. I've studied it. I've read about it. I literally talked to 4,000 women. I have probably one of the best. I have the most well-rounded plethora of information based on women because I've talked to them. I read books on them. I studied them. So I understand female to a very deep extent where I'm able to predict the things that you guys say before you say them. For example, I asked you to define emotional intelligence because I knew you didn't know what it meant. Use it as a placeholder term to try to define us saying uncomfortable facts at the cost of your feelings. I already knew that's what you were trying to go at, but I wanted you to define the term and you couldn't do it. And the reason why you couldn't do it is because women tend to feel things versus understanding what it really is. So when I asked you to define emotional intelligence, you couldn't do it. And I knew that before I asked it.
It's analyzing, knowing how to handle the emotions that you have and that you have in general, and knowing how to take action upon them. That's what that is.
So I knew you wouldn't be able to define the term. That's why I asked you.
Okay, but
So that is an example. You have an issue with me saying that I understand women better than they understand themselves. Like, I just gave you an example of how I understood you more than, like, I knew you wouldn't know what the emotional intelligence meant.
it's crazy.
It's
But do you have anything for that?
Is it that crazy? Is it really crazy?
Does Ken have anything for that?
All right. Stupid. All right, cool.
Anything else? Stop. Anything else? Because I don't like it when girls stay silent the entire show, and then they think they can like just kind of get a snipe shot up, like, oh yeah, you guys lack emotional intelligence, and I think you guys are wrong. Like, tell us why we're wrong. Yeah, you had the entire show to analyze behaviors, what we said, mannerisms, whatever. So say what you have to say.
I have a question.
When I came back, because she barely talked. I'm gonna give her the floor.
I disagree. And
What did this girl specifically?
most things.
Okay, if it's most things, we talked about quite a few things. What are the top 2 things you disagree with?
I don't know. I'm over it, honestly.
Would it be fair to say that I knew that you were going to do that as well? That you would say I disagree with things, and when I asked you to articulate what you disagree with, you wouldn't know. So I've demonstrated 2 different times how I know you better than you know yourself. Let me tell you why you said that first. Because you don't like what I said and how it made you feel. You don't know what you have. You just know that you had a feeling based on something that I said, but you don't remember what it was that I actually said. You just remember the feeling. See? I know you better than you know yourself. Okay? Yeah, like there's a reason why we like. I'm the best at this. Like literally, like it's incredible. Like we demonstrated it twice within like 5 minutes. You can't make this. You can't make this up, dude. You can't make this up. Because here's the thing: she's gonna go on her Instagram after this and say these guys are misogynist assholes. But if I ask her, explain to us how we're misogynistic assholes, she would not even be able to tell you. She would not be able to tell you. She has the floor now. She can't even articulate how we're wrong.
Canada's cook, bro. Canada's.
No, this is Western women in general.
No, Canada's cook, though.
This is like a perfect, like, and just so you guys know, like, we use the show a lot for, like, this show gets used in psychology class all the time. People sent me clips of the show that gets shown in psychology class when it comes to female nature and, like, female psychology. Because this is something that only women I've noticed have an issue with. If I have a disagreement with a man, he will be able to articulate to me exactly what he has an issue with. When a woman says, you're wrong, I disagree, they can never tell you what they disagree with. The only thing they can say is, oh, well, I felt a way when you said this, but I don't remember what it was, but I know the feeling. When I say, well, what did I say that made you feel that way? They can't tell you. Yeah. Anything else? You realize you just made yourself look like an apricot in the past 8 minutes, right?
That was easy.
Like Homer Reigns.
Simpler stores. Get in and out quick. It's all. Oh, already teaching them to customize and save with Liberty Mutual.
No, Matt.
Moving spaces. We upgraded the voluntary sectional and now offer it for just $15.95. We make this selection at our very own factory.
To all my baddies that aren't into foundation but still want a flawless sculpted base, this one's for you. First, we're gonna go in with.
Well, don't think that you know. This is like, you know, this is what happens. You think you know everything, and you don't. And most of them don't. Most of you are stupid, and you don't. And someone has to tell you that you're stupid. Okay. Yeah. So here's a lesson for you. Next time you make a claim, be able to back up and substantiate the claim. Otherwise, you look like a fucking asshole, which you look like right now. And I'll tell you this: she's gonna remember this moment. She's gonna remember this moment. Oh, she will. Bullying is
Good. We need to bully women more because you guys say dumb shit all the time, and no one checks you on it because they want to sleep with you. But that was a concept, like where you're making a claim, you didn't even know the definition of the claim, asked you to repeat what was wrong or what you disagree with. You can't even articulate it. And yeah, female nature, guys.
Miss Trinidad.
Boomwalker!
Oh, I missed it.
I applaud you for your patience with people not wanting to engage with your conversation. I wouldn't say it would necessarily change.
Because you guys are wrong.
Okay.
That's why you guys aren't engaged, because you're wrong. You're stupid. Like, no, because again, you are. See, here's the thing. You guys need to get this intellectual flipping so you remember to shut the fuck up in the future and listen and then respond off of what people tell you. We don't tell women enough that they're dumb. Okay? You guys, no offense, you guys lack comprehension skills. And you're stupid. And I'm tired of having to bite my tongue and not tell women they're stupid. I'm going to start a revolution of telling women that so they can go and actually learn how to listen, understand, respond, and engage. Not just say, I don't like the way this makes me feel. You guys are children, man. Like, it's crazy. And the fact that you guys are functioning adults, you guys have the ability to vote, you guys have the ability to buy alcohol, drive, all this shit. But you can't even define a root term of an argument you're making, like emotional intelligence, is crazy to me. Crazy to me. You guys are like kids with dynamite. You have all this fucking authority. Join your butt over $2.99, being porn stars, all this power. But you're stupid. Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Welcome to the West.
Do you feel the same way about the woman that's a virgin? Do you think
she's not a virgin?
Do you think she's just as like emotionally like reactive the way we are? Like, do you feel like the same?
No, actually, she's been significantly like sharper than a lot of you guys.
A lot of you guys?
Yeah,
The three of
pretty
us?
much all of you, honestly. Yeah.
But
Let me. I you have a strong father in your life? Every time.
same.
You're like, you're fine. Like, I thought, really?
Well,
Yeah, well, I mean, but that's rare. Like most girls, like do get triggered and shit like that. But like, I just find it funny how like, you guys get mad and we're like, all right, tell us why you're mad. You guys can't even tell us why. What do you disagree with? I don't know.
No, like the whole time your face, you been like smacking out.
Because it's like, if I can't talk, I'm just sitting here.
Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
I'm not mad at that, I'm sure. But no, I do applaud you for your patience. And besides that, I mean, I'll keep my mind open to never getting married in the future. And
See, like
you get married. I'm not saying I'm not gonna get married.
But we can see. I mean, I'm still not upset. It's just like not everything aligns with me. I mean, that's fine though. I don't think that's bad for me to have my own opinion. I mean,
no one said you're not gonna get married.
Yeah.
I just said you're just not gonna get your top pick more than likely.
Yeah.
he's gonna have like 3 other wives.
He's probably gonna want something in return for wiping you up. Yeah. He's probably gonna want another woman. Like,
thank God.
I really liked hearing everyone's opinion.
Facts.
Yeah. It was very okay. So I've only talked to one other man that has the similar views as what was spoken about today.
Who?
Who you said? It's one of my old roommates. We were gonna work on being in a relationship, but obviously we never got into one.
Did you smash? You smash?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Listen. All I know is something over there. That's all I want to know. I can give a little job. Yes or no? Yo, Francis.
Yes, sir.
I'm W with wingman. That's all I want to know.
You are?
Hey, yo, Chris, thanks again for donating to the church the other day, man. I appreciate it. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
W. Chris. Oh shit! I've been drinking this shit.
Stupid.
Wait, this.
that's fine.
Okay, yeah.
The guy you were dating before or seeing before?
I wanted to date him and I wanted to be with him. But it was the same thing. He wanted me to submit to him, different things. And I was like, you're so stupid. I don't do stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. And then he really opened up my eyes. I started watching men more. And then hearing you guys.
Some water?
And then hearing you guys speak about it today, really like, okay, men actually do think like this. This is something men actually, consider and stuff like that. I honestly thought he was playing on his act.
I think the same. It's just that.
Like we got into a yelling match about it. He smoked the truth.
That's the problem.
No, but the thing is, he said it.
Tell girls what it is. Yeah.
He said it the same way you said it. Cursing, dumb, stuff like that.
I mean,
obviously, I was the dumb in the conversation, but
you're respected, so it didn't matter.
Same point.
If he was a millionaire, he would have shut the fuck up. Yeah. Like that's kind of why it's so important. Like guys want to have this together when they tell them this stuff. Like you can't be a broke and tell girls like this is what you got to do. It's not gonna work. But yeah, I mean, that is what it is.
Oh gosh.
Why? Why did it? His passport.
She said she was crazy, guys.
No.
She said I don't know why.
Y'all be honest, bro. Go from Trinidad or
yeah, bro.
And they're really fighting. So, they're like Latinos, but like. Yeah. All right. What about you?
I would say my final thoughts for this entire podcast is it was very nice to hear all your perspectives, and I agree completely with your perspective. I will say this: being a virgin in this generation, someone that carries herself with a lot of morals, and someone that does not let it down. I wouldn't say that it's very easy, and I would say that I'm very grateful to be able to come on here and express that because I really do believe. I'm not going to say that I agree with OnlyFans.
Like, oh my god, so it's like nuts.
Like, I'm never gonna say that I'm gonna agree with OnlyFans. I'm never gonna say that I would agree with whatever. But I'm not gonna sit here and bash you for it. Yeah, just like what he's doing. But I'm not gonna, that's.
You don't rush behind closed doors. Yeah, it's your face. That's the difference. Yeah.
Like I don't.
Like, come on, man.
No, I have a question. If you
let her finish,
sorry.
Yeah.
But the reason I wanted to come on here so bad when I got this opportunity, I was really excited to be able to express my thought on that too, because I know that Myra was going to do that as well, and I wanted to add on to that because girls need to hear, and I'm going to just be real, I don't care if it hurts anyone's feelings. Girls, especially young girls and girls our age, need to hear that it's not okay to spread yourself around creation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You do what you want. There's no judgment, but if we want society to actually get fixed, you can't be. Yeah, I'm sorry, but like if you want to have a life, you want to have someone. It's not hard. There's so many situations to where you might be a trauma response, whatever. There's no judgment here, but come on, guys, let's.
No, it's really a question.
Oh yeah, but
they just don't see a lot of time.
Yeah, so and I'm not, I'm probably gonna get called a pick me in a lot of different ways, and I don't give a.
You're not.
Yeah, no, yeah, I wouldn't. I don't think so.
How dare you?
But
yeah, you name 3 countries.
You said 3 countries.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't just come.
3 countries.
Yeah.
Canada.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Just forget. You can't name Canada. Mexico or the USA.
Chile.
And you can't repeat that.
Chile, China, and Japan.
You said Chile.
Chile, China, and Japan.
Chile.
Chile, the country.
Chile.
Is it Chile?
Guys, Chile.
What? Guys.
Okay.
Please.
I'm just gonna be real here. I'm gonna fuck this up.
You got it.
Just by the no. Like by the way, I'm just being so serious.
Right. What about you? 3 countries.
Germany, Australia.
Why Germany? What are your thoughts on Hitler?
Bad guy.
Yeah, he's one of those. What about you? Two more. Two more. Yeah, someone else.
Europe. Oh my God, Europe, Russia, and Middle East. What's that called? Did she say Europe?
Yeah. Wait, hold on. No, what's last one?
I don't know. I was just
Middle East country.
no, I got Croatia.
Question.
I just thought
That's
it was
enough. Good job. Perfect. And Croatia's in the Middle East.
Wait, before that, you're on the last one. Europe. Europe's a continent.
Where's the Middle East and then yeah, Europe's in.
I mean,
She's cute.
don't excuse it. Dude, that was actually so
Shout out to the Southern State New York. See, I'm mostly offended that you named Europe as a country.
I was just thinking fast. I just thought big.
I mean, I'm offended. It's fine.
How dare you.
Three countries. No.
Barbados, St. Kitts and Nevis. I'm at Grenada.
Yo, she's
Literally all the ones I thought I were saying. I told you I was gonna put this out. No.
Hey, well, this is a virgin, right? Listen. Yeah, it's like, yeah. You also thought Croatia was in the Middle East?
What? No, I
No,
was reading off the chat.
No, it's a
There's
Jewel.
so much
It's a Jewel.
island.
Jewel says it's Middle East? No, is that what you agreeing on that? You gotta try, man.
Yeah.
Don't let these guys flip you, bro. You gotta turn around. Jules, come on,
There's so
come on,
much
man. You gotta try.
island.
Come on, Jules. They're gonna call you the.
Oh yeah, version www. You got it, girl.
There's so much.
Jules.
Hello. I think she's giving up. No.
Jules, come on.
Stop.
Jules.
She's waiting for it to go.
I'm gonna check the definition of emotional touch. Come on, man. Jules.
I would be losing the rest of the night.
Don't. Check Jules. Come on, man.
Philippines.
Okay. All right.
Iran.
All right. You see me in the chat.
I saw it. Yeah, girl.
Jules, oh, man. Jules. Damn. That's what the chat said. One of
Philippines getting on Japan. Come on, play that B card. Korea's version is so dumb.
But as for Jules,
I was reading it.
Girls.
Jules lost in the chat.
For cheating. Well, at least it's multiple. It's possible. All right, Mark Rush. Wait. That's for sure, right? What? W4 stream? Well, hold on.
What if she's just a thought from the room?
I want to see right now. This can't be real.
I think
I want some dreaming right now.
Yes, I love cards.
We got here, man.
Oh, I don't have cards. Yeah.
You fight. I can't do this. It's time to become the hero you were meant to be. Come back to your radar,
Where we at? We got it.
Yeah, that jumping monkey is hilarious, bro.